Hi there guys, it's Eastwood for Life Fan here, back with another video. And yes, it's been a while. I think it's been over 2 months since the last video that I put on the channel. Yeah, for those who weren't aware, I had a major shoulder operation, which I'm now slowly but surely am recovering. Yeah, it's been a sort of tough 2 months, but we're over the worst and taking it one day at a time. And yeah, big thank you for those of you guys in the community who have reached out to us with get well messages, and really appreciate the kind words and your thoughts. So yeah, this video is a movie pickups update for the month of April and May. I think for the next couple of months or so, my updates are going to be sort of 2 months into one video, because I'm sort of not picking up as much. So yeah, this is a movie pickups update for the month of April and May 2023. I think I've said that. But yeah, so we have some DVDs, some Blu-rays and 4K movie titles, as well as a movie program. So yeah, the first DVD is actually an edition I didn't want to sort of put back in my local CX store, the Pulp Fiction 2-disc collector's edition. Now I do have this movie in the Zavvi 4K and Blu-ray steelbook, but yeah, this one's a nice collector's item in this kind of digipack set. I tend not to buy DVDs so much these days, but yeah, the original cover with Uma Thurman, and this one does come with an insert and some character cards. Yeah, just a shame that they didn't do a sort of a collector's set on the Pulp Fiction 4K upgrade, but yeah, this one I wanted to have in the Tarantino collection. The next couple of items were actually sent to us by my good buddy Donny from Cinemaniac 77. He sent me 2 freebies with a requested German Blu-ray release, and he sent me this note: "Hey Carlos, here is a very nice German edition of the spaghetti western comedy. His name was Holy Ghost, starring Mr. Satan himself, Johnny Garco. I've added a couple of freebies to it as well. One you know of, but the other you don't know. Hope you like them. Anyway, hope you and your loved ones are safe and well. Take care. Take good care, my friend. Keep on collecting. Best regards, Donny, aka Cinemaniac 77. Picture of Johnny Garco in the movie that he has sent to us, which I'll show. Yeah, for those who've never checked out Donny's channel, Cinemaniac 77, one of my favourite channels on YouTube, and he's been making videos for, well, it must be nearly 12 years. So yeah, his channel link, Cinemaniac 77, down in the description box down below. And he sent me this DVD, The Mission, which is a Robert De Niro movie from the 80s, which I do know of, which I'm ashamed to say that I never seen. Never got around to watching this one. Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons, and this one's set in the 18th century. I think this one won an Academy Award for Best Cinematography. I'm sure. I think Nino Morricone done the soundtrack as well. But yeah, big thank you, Donny, for sending that one out. And he sent me this Blu-ray set, onto the Blu-rays now, for a Mel Gibson movie that he knew that I was after, Gallipoli. This one's a early 1980s Mel Gibson movie. I think he made this during the first Mad Max movie and the second one. This one directed by Peter Weir, who made the Witness movie with Harrison Ford, and it comes in this set where you get like a leather journal and the Blu-ray as well. And this one's set in the First World War in Turkey. I think 2 Australian sprinters get sent out over there. So yeah, big thank you for sending out, and it's a 3-disc set, and this one's an Australian release, this one Gallipoli, which is a Mel Gibson movie I've only seen bits of from back in the day. So big thank you for sending that one out to us, Donnie. And the requested title that Donnie got for us is this new German release, this new company that are releasing spaghetti western movies on Blu-ray, and this one is His Name Was Holy Ghost. Never been released on Blu-ray before. I've had the bootleg for a couple of years, and it's a new company by the name of Play On Pictures, and this is like edition number 5. I do have the others coming my way, starring Johnny Garco, and yeah, online these sets did look a lot bigger, but I'm happy that when they arrived, this one arrived, it's only like a little small box set, and you get like a booklet which is in German, and it's a spaghetti western comedy, despite the name of His Name Was Holy Ghost. A supernatural gunfighter dressed in a white suit, and he walks around with a dove on his shoulder. There's the movie posters, and you also get a poster, and you get a digipack, the Blu-ray and DVD. And these releases normally come with an English audio and Italian and German audio as well. So that is His Name Was Holy Ghost from the new German label Play On Pictures. A big thank you, Donnie, Cinemaniac77, for sending out those goodies, and some more westerns. And speaking of German editions, I picked up the Blu-ray media book of this Giuliano Gemma spaghetti western, Long Days of Vengeance, which is my favourite Giuliano Gemma spaghetti western, where he plays the lead role. He was in Day of Anger with Lee Van Cleef and the Ringo movies. But yeah, these media books, you do get two covers of choice, and yeah, Long Days of Vengeance, famous spaghetti western theme that Tarantino actually used in Kill Bill 1. And these German media books are nice with the photos, and that's the DVD is actually the cover of the other media book cover. Yeah, very good spaghetti western, this one, Long Days of Vengeance, German edition. The next westerns, actually, I picked this one up in my local CX store, which I haven't seen for many years. 80s comedy, Three Amigos, with Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short. Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't mind picking up City Slickers, which is another pretty good western comedy. The next movie is actually a blind buy. I tend not to buy many blind buys, but yeah, the Sonny Chiba The Executioner collection. Now, growing up as a kid, I always watched the Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris and Jackie Chan movies, but Sonny Chiba, his movies weren't available in my video stores, so Arrow Video have put out this edition of The Executioner movies. I think it's 2 movies from the early 70s. Guys, let me know what these movies are like. Japanese martial artist star who passed away a couple of years ago, if I can remember, and he was in Tarantino's Kill Bill movie, where he was the bar owner. And if I enjoy these movies, chances are I might pick up the Street Fighter UK release of his movies that he just released. So that is the Sonny Chiba The Executioner collection. So I'm expecting some high fighting martial arts action from Sonny Chiba. So guys, yeah, do let us know your thoughts on his movies, because I haven't seen one of his movies, only bits and pieces. From one martial artist expert to another, picked up the 88 Films UK release of Code of Silence, one of my favourite Chuck Norris movies. And these first pressing editions you normally get from 88 Films, you get a slip cover and a booklet. That's the cover that I'm most familiar with. Chuck Norris plays a Chicago cop, Eddie Cusack, who gets caught up in a gang war. And you do get the booklet. Yeah, one of my favourite Chuck Norris movies. Actually, the story of this movie was meant for Clint Eastwood, which he turned down. And in this movie also stars Henry Silva. And you also get a movie poster with this edition, which I'm hoping to get signed by the man himself, Chuck Norris, who's attending the Film and Comic Con at the O2 in London in early July. So yeah, you got a poster of this picture inside. And another 88 Films release, from one action star to another. Picked up d-tox, which is a pretty underrated Stallone movie, also known as ICU. And this one does come with the booklet as well. Sly Stallone. Also in this one, Tom Berenger is in the movie, as well as Chris Christopherson. Yeah, never thought I'd see the day a Stallone movie would have a 88 Films release. Also Robert Patrick is in this movie as well. Yeah, he was in Terminator 2. And one more Stallone movie, which is a bootleg, actually, the Amazon exclusive of Samaritan, which was okay. Yeah, it's about a superhero who goes missing for 25 years, who Stallone plays the Samaritan, and the 13-year-old boy around the neighbourhood, he kind of suspects that this kind of mysterious loner could be the superhero in hiding. But yeah, Samaritan, it was solid. It was, you know, kind of more of a low budget sort of superhero movie, but enjoyable to see Stallone in this role, and it was okay without being anything spectacular. And believe it or not, the last 4 movies are actually Clint Eastwood movies. Yeah, these first 2, I actually thought I had them on single releases, but I do have them in the signature big box Clint Eastwood collection set, Absolute Power, where Eastwood plays a jewel thief who goes on the run. Also starring Gene Hackman and Ed Harris. And this is one that he directed, and yeah, decent movie, this one, Absolute Power. And another one that I didn't have as a single collection, True Crime, where Eastwood plays a journalist who takes on a case, the story of a black man who's just about to get sentenced to death row, but he realises that he's innocent. Onto the 4K titles, and the main reason why I haven't picked up that many the last couple of months is because I picked up this beautiful set from Film Arena, which was pretty expensive. The Unforgiven 4K sort of lenticular collector's edition, which I'll be unboxing in a video, and this is actually limited to 600 copies, and mine is numbered 555. Eastwood plays William Money, a gunfighter who takes on one last job, and I really do look forward to unboxing this special edition for you guys. And the last Eastwood movie is an upgrade in the line of Fire. Clint Eastwood and John Malkovich. Eastwood goes after assassin who wants to take out the President of United States. Finally picked this up for the 4K upgrade. And the last item I picked up was the Japanese movie program of The Mule, and picked this one up for a reasonable price. It wasn't too expensive. One of Eastwood's last couple of movies that he was on screen. Eastwood there with his daughter. So guys, there are all the items I picked up in April and May, and yeah, a bit rusty in making this video, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know your thoughts on what I picked up. Good to hear from you always in the comment section, and look forward to more content from Eastwood for Life fan. Take care guys, and keep on collecting.
Go ahead, make my day.